You are not going to have to worry about lens defects anymore. Howdy everyone, in this video we're going to be covering how to use lens profiles to correct any defects we might have with our lens, such as chromatic aberration, barrel distortion, as well as vignetting. So let's go take a look. A lens profile is a tool designed to correct lens defects based on the distortion measured in different lens models. We have to correct this because each lens has its own unique optical defects and distortion. Here we have a photo of the calibration target, which we shot on a Sony 24-105 f4 at the lowest aperture using a focal length of 46 millimeters. First, let's take a look at each defect, and let's start off with chromatic aberration. After zooming in on the center of the photo, you can hardly see any defects, but as we gradually move to the edges, you can definitely see these areas of color, or also known as chromatic aberration. Another defect you might notice right away is barrel distortion. If you look at this top edge, you can see that it's slightly curved when it should be perfectly straight. And the last defect you can see is vignetting, which is the darkening at the corners of the photos. And if I zoom in on these black and white squares, I can see that they just get darker as we go towards the corner of the photo. Now, what do we do about this? You can use the lens profile for your specific lens to automatically correct these defects. Previously, you had to install the Adobe DNG converter, which included LCP and DCP profiles. Now you just have to click the camera and lens icon in the Develop module, and you can also select it using the keyboard shortcut N. For lens profile, select from list. By default, no lens profile is assigned, and selecting from list allows Zoner Photo Studio X to choose the correct lens profile based on your photo's metadata, and then apply the necessary corrections directly to your photograph. As you can see, it immediately fixed the problem with barrel distortion in this particular photograph. Now you might find that the program can't find your lens profile, and in this case, we recommend select Choose Manually, and then go and find your lens in the list. The program then automatically applies the lens corrections. Now, if you want to fix chromatic aberration, check the box for chromatic aberration naturally. And if you're still not happy with the automatic lens corrections, use the sliders under manual correction to correct these defects manually. For example, here I want to correct vignetting because the corners of our photograph here are still darker than the center. And so I'm going to pull up the strength slider under anti-vignetting. Now, when I look at how it looked before and after, we can see that it looks a lot better. Next, I'm going to fix the chromatic aberration. And here you can see that the edges are turning blue, which is something we don't really want. So I'm going to move the blue-yellow slider under chromatic aberration to the right and more towards the blue. Now, this eliminated the blue, but it has revealed a green tint. Now I'm going to move the red-green slider towards green. And you can see right away that the chromatic aberration is gone. Now, if you click the Set as Default option, Zoner Photo Studio X automatically assigns a lens profile to your specific lens next time, and you don't have to worry about anything. That's all for me. Hope you liked the video. Give us a thumbs up, hit subscribe so you don't miss another video, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Take care. Bye.